Hey there, music trivia fans. It's your friendly neighborhood Bone Man here, and I want to welcome you to today's episode of the Music Trivia League. Now, before we get to the action, you can make the Bone Man smile if you just reach down and tap that little subscribe button, okay? And when the match is over, give us a thumb up, give us a thumbs down, whatever your flavor is, folks. We just want to know that you're watching. And hey, if you think you can do a little bit better than our contestants today, hit us up and you might appear on a future episode of the Music Trivia League. Enjoy the match, enjoy the action, have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon. Hello everybody and welcome to the Music Trivia League. I'm your host, Ken the Zen, and what a beautiful day. And I want to share this beautiful day with someone who's very special and beautiful to me. And that is, of course, the Music Trivia League co-host here, Johnny the Bone Man Strange. Mr. Strange, how are you doing?
How are you, man? Good to see you.
It's good to see you, too. Seems like I haven't seen you in a long time. This, COVID distance relationship thing is kind of weird.
Well, our relationship is such that there are long passages of time during the year where we see each other almost constantly all day for weeks.
Yes,
So
very true.
not being in your actual physical presence for weeks at a time is very strange indeed.
Yeah, it's a strange time for me because I'll get a bottle of Merlot and I'll read the story to myself and I'll sip it to myself. We like to do this on your podcast from time to time. We would get on there, we would, talk about some Merlots, drink it, taste it, and now I'm just doing that by myself. And damn it, Johnny, I miss you.
Just you and the voices in your head, man.
Yeah. Speaking of voices in my head, ringing, ringing, ringing. Well, you don't get
Yeah.
ringing without a microphone. And today on the episode, we have the return of the one and oh, Mike
The
Raphone.
great microphone. He dropped an impressive debut on us a few weeks ago, did he not?
He absolutely did. He came in, and as we stand here on whatever day it is, Mike Raphone is the number 4 ranked player in the league. And that's out of 17 so far.
Not too shabby.
That's not so bad.
Not too
But
shabby.
we have an 18th player joining the league today, and that is the mighty J. Roll.
J Roll, and this is our first walk on. This is the first fan of the show who stepped up to join the fray, and I think anybody who's got the stones to do that probably has the game to match. What do you think, Ken Zen?
I absolutely agree. This fellow contacted me a little while ago, being a fan of the show, and as we like to say, if you think you got what it takes to contact me, well, this gentleman did contact me, and here we are. He's going to make his debut in the league against the Mr. Microphone. J. Roll, Microphone.
It's going to be a good one, man. I'm excited.
I'm
I'm
excited too.
tingling. I'm just a little bit tingly.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
I got
You're
hairs. They're
excited.
standing up,
Look at
man.
that. You're
They're standing up. I am excited,
This
and
is
trust me,
intense.
it takes me a lot to get excited. That's for sure.
I've noticed that. I have, yeah.
Okay, well, let's bring in the wily veteran, the assassin, Microphone, and see what he's up
Microphone,
to.
the
All right.
assassin. I like that.
I like that too. I might just change his name without him knowing.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have a nickname on your nickname.
That's ain't that the truth?
Hmm.
All right, let's see what we
Here it
got here.
comes.
All right.
Oh,
Well, hello, Mr. Mike Raphone. How are you doing
Good
today?
day, good day.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to see you. I like that I'm seeing me also, so I appreciate that. And we got the little bone man there.
He's over here.
Where's the... Oh, yeah, well, he's like...
you know what? As a
Oh,
drummer,
look at him. I love it.
as a drummer, I'm very accustomed to being hidden in all of the photos. So that's very, very common. Very comfortable.
Yes, this is very fitting. Well, welcome back to the show. Reflecting on your first time through, how did you feel? Did you get anything out of that experience you're going to bring into this match?
Just speak louder, speak clear, write well, and use your brain.
Well, I need you to help some of these contestants out, and maybe myself, because I'm a mumbler, and sometimes I just talk like this. You know what I'm saying?
Use that 2 years of radio broadcasting voice to help you along.
Oh, I absolutely love it. Well, today you are facing a newbie, J-Roll. Do you have any words of encouragement for your opponent today?
I hear he's a legend.
Oh. A legend in his own mind, maybe,
Yeah,
or maybe
yeah.
in the league. Who knows?
A leg end? A leg end? He is?
A legend. J-Roll, just relax, have a good time. These guys are good. You'll do fine.
Perfect.
I'll still win, but you'll do fine.
Oh, I like
Thank
it.
you.
The assassin stepping in with a shot there. I like that.
I like that too. All right. Well, speaking
man.
of, let's get this J roll in
Let's
here.
bring him in. J-roll, please. Pretty good.
Thank
Here
you.
he
I'm a bass
comes.
player.
The animal.
Hello.
Hello, J roll. How are you doing today?
Yeah, buddy.
I am lovely.
Oh, well, thank you. You look
That
lovely.
voice. That voice is very unnerving for all of us.
So John and I were just talking about that on this program, we like to tell everybody that if they think they have what it takes to contact us, and then we'll try to get them on the show. And you are our first person to do that. So I want to say thank you.
Kudos.
And what brought you into this league here?
Well, I, as somebody who has organized music trivia events for, over a decade, I always wished there was somewhere I could go and play, because, they're all the ones that I've ever seen have not, looked at like they were any fun or there was no challenge to them or whatever.
Right.
And it would have been unfair for me to go and play them, like, cause they're pub trivia or whatever. My thing's a little more advanced. So, when I saw your guys' show and watched a couple of the episodes, I was like, okay, this is actually a challenge. And it's something that I've always wished I'd had somewhere to go, like if you're a professional hockey player, you don't want to go and play on the pond with 12-year-olds. You want to play with people that know what they're doing. So
Well, thank you.
I appreciate what you guys do a lot. So
We appreciate that.
and I know how much work goes into putting stuff like this on. So I can appreciate the effort you guys do. So.
Well, thank you.
And that's me. That's me brown nosing and kissing ass.
Thank you. You
I
guys
don't have you in my background like
Yeah,
some people.
beats the background.
You've got animal in your background, and
Yes.
as a drummer, that warms my cockles. So.
All right. Okay.
All right. Well, J-Roll, do you have any words of encouragement for your opponent here, Mr. Mike Raphone, who is our number 4 ranked player in the league?
Well, I definitely am not going to smack talk anybody because 2020 has proved anything is that karma is a bliss, So, good luck, sir, and I look forward to winning.
Oh, well,
See, I brought it around there.
Subtle,
I like that.
Very subtle. I
appreciate the confidence in both
Very
of you
good.
gentlemen.
I have no idea what's going to happen.
Now that we're there, why don't we get this match started? Johnny, how about you read these guys the rules of round number 1?
Okay, trivia fans, round 1 is the top 10s, which means each question is about a song that is charted in the Billboard Top 10. There are 10 questions in the round, each worth 1 point. Players have 15 seconds to write down their answers to the questions. They will then reveal their answers to the world so we can all find out who's a shining star and who's out of touch. If you're ready, let's play the top 10s.
Microphone, are you ready, good sir?
Ready to go.
I love it. Mr. J-Roll, are you ready?
Bring it.
Okay, fantastic. Well, we start here, round number 1.
It's brought.
Question number 1. Beyonce, featuring her future husband Jay-Z, or Jay-Z for you Americans, were on the top of the charts in the summer of 2003 with this song. Name that tune. Okay.
Oh.
2003, John. Oh, sorry.
2003?
2003, yeah. Was that a good year for you, Mr. Bone Man?
Most of them are, so I probably.
Who remembers that far back?
I turned 30 that year, so I don't know. Is that good or bad?
30 is good. It's 5 better than 25. No question.
Felt old at the time. Feels mighty young now.
Okay, guys. Microphone, what did you have written down there?
I have nothing.
Nothing. I'm afraid that's a little bit outside of what we're looking for. J-Roll.
Crazy in Love.
Crazy in Love is correct for 1
For
point.
1.
I couldn't remember if it was Crazy in Love or Bonnie and Clyde first. I couldn't remember which one was which.
Right.
as
Well,
well.
I do know that I'm a big fan of that Crazy in Love song. No question about it. It was really good. I'm not a Beyonce fan or a Jay-Z fan.
No, me neither.
But I liked it.
Well, Jay-Z's. I like Jay-Z's stuff.
All right, question number 2.
Tune's a banger. Let's move to number 2. Pink showed off her rock star moves in this song from 2008. Pink's rock star moves.
Pink, yeah.
Oh,
I am
Pink.
colorblind, but I'm not color deaf, so I've heard the song plenty of times.
No, I like Pink. She's a bit of a rock star.
I like that too. And first time my daughter heard this song, she thought it was our friend Sarah Smith, if you can believe that.
Really?
Yeah, fantastic. And I listened to it and I was like, well, I could see that.
Sarah used to have pink hair too.
That's so I've heard. So I've heard. All right, J-Roll, what did you have written down there?
So what?
So what? All right, for one, microphone.
one.
Nothing.
Pink pop stuff is a little bit outside of Mike's expertise.
Yep.
For sure. But that's okay because we're pretty diverse here. So, in no doubt, it'll take a turn.
Got a 2-0 game here.
Okay, let's try question number 3. Jefferson Airplane wrote this Summer of Love song inspired by Alice in Wonderland. Name that groovy tune.
We've played this one a few times, Ken the Zen.
We did. We have played this song a couple times. I must say it's one of my favorites to attempt to sing. That's for sure.
People seem to like it.
That Grace Slick is pretty awesome.
She's pretty slick.
Sure. All right, guys.
It's a big karaoke tune too.
It is. I've worked in a couple of karaoke places, and I've got to hear all those lovely renditions.
The attempts.
The attempts. All right, microphone. What did you have written down there?
Somebody to love.
Oh, I'm afraid that is incorrect. J-Roll.
White Wabbit.
White Rabbit is correct. And I'll tell you this: I'm not very good at impressions. John is for sure, but I do have one impression that I'm really good at, and that is Elmer Fudd impersonating Woody Woodpecker. Yes. So there we have it.
Have you heard Elmer Fudd doing Bruce Springsteen?
I have not.
Oh, Google when you're done this. Google Elmer Fudd. I'm on fire. It is. You're driving in my car.
Okay.
Put on the radio.
Absolutely.
It's so good.
I love it.
Or it's Pointer Sisters. Not. Sorry. Wrong fire. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
That's okay.
Bruce
Bruce Springsteen wrote that song, so it's okay.
True.
Indeed.
True.
Let's
Tiny
go
Bone Man.
to question 4. This emotional song was the 7th single from Whitney Houston's debut album and spent 3 weeks at number 1 in May of 1986. Powerful song, Ken the Zen.
It is a powerful song, and I have this record, and look at all those singles off this record.
7th.
Can you believe it? That's
That was a
probably
big-
one of the best albums, I would imagine.
That was a big
Can you
record.
Can you repeat the question? The
Sure.
years and dates and stuff.
Yep, this song was the 7th single from Whitney Houston's debut album, spent 3 weeks at number 1 in May of 1986. Whitney Houston, 1986. Big song, big voice.
Yeah, that's right. Now, the album did come out in 1985, but being the 7th single,
It came out in 86,
of course.
or it peaked in 86.
So my people tell me. Anyways,
I think I peaked in 86 too, probably.
probably. It's been all downhill for me for a long time. All right, Mr. Microphone, what did you have written down there?
Still loafer.
Oh, no. Oh, no, for.
Oh,
Okay.
no, for
J-Roll, what did you have?
I'm hoping that the word emotional in the question didn't throw me off, but I put so emotional.
I think maybe that it did.
that is what, Ken the Zen?
It is the greatest love of all.
Damn it!
Yeah. It's in me, I
Yes.
believe.
You son of a.
Yeah, I am a son of something.
Well,
for
we
sure.
still have a 3-0 game here. Lots of time for Microphone to get back into this one. Ken the Zen as we go to question 5.
Question number 5. Okay. In May of 1972, Neil Young had his first and only American number 1 hit with this song. Name that single.
Neil Young's one and only number 1 hit.
I know it's hard to believe, being Canadian and all that we are, but that's what happens across the border, I guess.
I would have thought that he would have had more number 1s than that.
I'm surprised too, but the internet, it's never wrong.
No, never.
Nope. It's a source of all great information. All right. Okay, J-Roll, what did you have written down there?
Keep on rocking in the free world.
Oh, I'm afraid that is incorrect.
Ah, boo.
Microphone.
Old man.
Old man is so close, but it was Heart of Gold.
Oh, I
Yeah,
should have known
it
that.
was this right year, right everything, but it didn't make number one, unfortunately, Mr. Raphone.
All right, we go to question 6 with a 3-0 game. Aretha Franklin was singing about a chain of what in 1968?
1968 is a fine vintage, Johnny.
I'm sure it is.
Yep, something happened in that year. I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah.
You know what it was?
What?
They're planning Woodstock for 1969.
That's true. They were probably, hopefully,
Maybe they're planning before that.
maybe,
I don't
or
know.
after.
I don't read books. I have no idea. Okay, the breathing dragon over there, J-Roll. What did you have written down?
Chain of Fools.
Fools is
Fools for
what we're
one.
looking for, and microphone.
Chain of love.
Oh, so sorry.
Close.
That is so close. Well, microphone, you're starting a little bit slow today, but that's okay. It's early. My eyes are barely open. You know.
A lot of points left on the board.
Tons.
4-0 as we go into question 7.
Question number 7. In the music video for this 2004 Maroon 5 song, Kelly Preston stars in a mother-daughter love triangle with Adam Levine. Ooh, name that song.
Maroon 5. Big Maroon 5 song.
Big Maroon 5 song, yeah. And boy, those mothers and daughters sure were lucky.
Some would say.
I got to see that man's body in the Super Bowl, and he has one.
He has a Super Bowl.
You know, well, maybe I'm sure
Maybe.
he does.
Maybe.
I'm sure he does. I haven't seen him on MTV Cribs, but I'm sure his bowls are super.
Everything else seems pretty super for that guy, so probably he does.
All right, Mr. J-Roll, what did you have written down there?
I don't know if this is right. Harder to breathe.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Microphone.
Moves like Jagger.
Oh no, I'm afraid it was She Will Be Loved. Both the mother and the daughter, I suppose.
Yes, indeed. They
This-
will be loved.
Wowzers. Oh,
Rest in peace, Miss Preston.
that's fair enough, and
Yes, indeed.
makes my Christmas joke seem really bad. Okay.
All right, we're gonna go a little bit country this time. Question 8. This power ballad released by Lone Star reached the top of the Hot 100 in the year 2000. Country smash by Lone Star in the year 2000.
All right, you a Lone Star man, Johnny?
No. I like the Lone Star State. I like Texas. It's fun there.
Yeah.
I like fajitas at Lone Star. Are good too.
Those are good. Those are
Yeah.
good. Not a huge fan of the band, but to be fair, haven't listened to a lot.
Yeah, that is true. I have not listened to it.
That guy has an unbelievably powerful upper range. Like when you listen to some of his stuff, it's like, oh my god! Like,
Really?
oh, you should listen to the stuff he hits in chest notes. Most people are hitting in falsetto, and it's just like, oh. Whoa. Anyway.
I
Envy
love
those
it.
guys.
I do love some tech talk for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. All right, microphone. What did you have written down there? I'm afraid you could call me, but my phone's on silent. But I do know the answer.
Dang.
Yeah. J-Roll, what did you have there?
Amazed, sir.
Wow.
One. That is correct.
J-Roll, I am amazed by your first round score.
See what you did there.
Yeah, it's a comedy show. That's what we do.
Questions left. 2 questions left for microphone to get on the board here. Get some mojo going.
Absolutely.
Ken the Zen.
Okay, question number 9. This Katy Perry monster hit featured the lyrical stylings of Snoop Dogg. Name that song that will melt your popsicle.
Katie.
I am a big fan of Katy Perry.
Are you?
Mhm.
I even put her music videos with the sound on. That's how much I like it.
Wow, that says a lot.
True
actually.
story, I know. And then you throw Snoop Dogg in the mix and grab my gin and juice. I'm ready to go.
The spelling count on this?
No, I can barely
Okay.
read. It's okay.
All right.
Unless we say that it counts, but
Yes, specifically. Okay.
But of course, this
Sometimes it
is this is spelled in a unique fashion. Mike Raphone, what did you have written down there?
I have nothing.
Oh, you poor guy.
Too
Okay,
much pop for microphone in this round.
J-Roll, what did you have written down there?
California girls, they melt your popsicle.
Daisy Dukes bikinis on
Bikini
top.
on top. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
Yes.
Well, this is a good time. And that was correct, of course.
I hope so, or that was embarrassing.
There's nothing's embarrassing on the show. We're all friends here.
No,
It's just about having a good time,
no.
try to answer some questions, say some jokes, be on our
All
way.
right. We're going to go to the final question of the round. It is currently 6-0 for J-Roll, but we got a chance for Microphone to build up a little momentum here with this one from the 80s. This number 3 song from 1989 has poison, giving us a horticultural metaphor for the ages. Name this terrific campfire strum-along ballad from Poison.
Mm-hmm. This is a great tune, Johnny. I've been around a campfire with you.
I can even play this one.
I've even heard you play this song around the campfire.
It's one of 3 songs that I can play on the guitar.
Mm-hmm. And you play it well, and you sing it.
That
sing
aren't
it
my
even
song.
better.
Oh, thank you.
It's the first song that ever got me action with a lady.
Oh, well.
Performed it live with a friend of mine. We did it on acoustic guitars and harmony, and afterwards.
Wow. And it wasn't even I Want Action.
And Microphone, what did you have written down there?
Still Zill.
Okay, J-Roll.
Every rose has its thorn.
Sure does.
Get misty over here.
It sure does. And, well, it's a good song to get pricked to.
Oh,
Lame.
waka waka waka.
Lame.
Waka. Well, guys, yeah, that brings us to the end of round 1. Johnny the Bone Man Strange, what is going on in this match?
It's a rough start from Microphone, but the good thing is there's still most of the points in the match still to play for. And, this becomes a test of experience and resolve. So I think there's still a lot to be played for here. What do you think, Ken?
That's absolutely true. Well, we both know round 2 is where the game makes or breaks most people. And then round 3, well, we don't get many correct answers in that round. So if we get some today, it's any point discrepancy you can catch up pretty easily.
Yes, you can.
Well, with that being said, what do we have? 7-0 score here, John?
We have a 7-0 with lots still to be played for.
Okay, well, let's get these gentlemen the rules of round number 2.
Okay, trivia fans, it's time for round 2, which means it's time to die. In this round, the questions hinge on a twist of fate. Players roll a die, and each number corresponds to questions about one of 5 bands or the roller's choice. There are 3 questions for each player in the round. When the player hears which band was rolled, he or she will decide if the questions are worth 1 point each or 2 points each. Now, if fate isn't pressure enough, opponents can steal questions in time to die, so if a player gets a question wrong, the points can very quickly go the other way. But with a little help from their lucky stars, our players will be dancing in the street and not left wondering what could have been. Now, if you're ready, it's time to die.
All right, guys. Well, J-Roll, we come into round number 2 with you in the lead, so you get to choose. Would you like to roll first or defer to your partner, Mr. Mike Raphone?
I will defer to Mr. Raphone.
Okay, Mr. Mike Raphone.
Should we tell them what the bands are?
The bands this week are Prince, The Tragically Hip, Bruce Springsteen, Blink-182, or ABBA. You know a couple of those bands, Mr. Raphone?
I'm good on 3.
Well, that's pretty good. 3 plus the roller's choice.
It gives you a 4 out of 6 shot, buddy.
I'm not a mathematician, but that's a 66.6% chance. That's not so bad. Okay, and you have your dice over there? All right, let's give us a roll.
I do.
Roll it up.
3.
Number 3. Mr. Boneman, what do we have for number 3?
Today it's going to mean the poster behind J. Roll's head. It's Prince is number 3.
Stole my category. That's okay.
Prince is good. Okay, Mr. Raphone, so now you get the choice Are these questions going to be worth 2 points for you or 1 point?
Well, I need a lot of points, so we're going 2.
He's going big or he's going home, but he's already at home, I'm pretty sure.
Chance for J-Roll potentially to steal some here, so let's see what
Let's
happens.
see what happens. Okay, question number 1 in the category of Prince. Prince pioneered the rock-funk subgenre in which American state in the late 1970s?
It's a really small can of pop. Yes, it's a Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota! Bam! Style
My
points.
favorite dad joke.
Awesome.
I like that. I think my favorite dad joke is what happens when your toe falls off. You call a tow truck.
Oh,
Right?
I got a great joke. It's a construction joke. You want to hear it?
Okay.
All
I
right.
can't. I'm still working on it.
Ah, very good.
Okay, Bone Man, question number 2.
Microphone's on the board, 7-2. Number 2 in Prince. Okay, Prince had his first top 10 hit in 1983 with this song from his album 1999. Prince's first top 10 hit song.
Little Red Corvette.
Good for 2.
Vroom, vroom.
Microphone climbing back into this. We now have a 7-4 game.
Sure do.
Well done, sir.
That's great job, Microphone. So we get into question number 3 here. And question number 3 in category of Prince is, not only was Prince a stellar musician, he was also in 7 major motion pictures. Name the movie that was his first big role.
Purple Rain.
For 2.
Purple Rain is correct for
Look
2.
at that. Microphone is back. We got a 1-point game, 7-6.
We sure do.
Way to sweep that category, sir. Pulling it back around. See, that's that experience I was talking about. Didn't panic.
Nope.
Brought it right back around.
Old
Well played,
category, man.
I love it. Okay, J-Roll and the
I was sure yours was ABBA.
Indeed.
Very good.
I love that. Okay, J-Roll, in the pregame you informed me that you did not have a dice, so I will roll for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're ready for that?
Go for it.
All right. Number 6. Johnny, what is number 6 here?
That's going to be the boss, my friends. That is the Springsteen category.
Springsteen.
Oy,
Okay.
oy, oy. All
Hopefully I
right.
didn't give anything away with the fire joke. Okay, question number... Oh, would you like these to be worth 2 or worth 1, of course?
Let's go 1. I don't really know Bruce all that well, but
Okay, 1 is good. That's good strategy. You're in the lead as it stands right now. So question number 1 here in the category of Le Boss. Which 1975 release brought the Boss to worldwide fame?
75.
1975 is a good year for me.
Be Thunder Road.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Mr. Mike Raphone.
In honor of Alec Trebek, what is Born to Run?
Fun. Well done, sir. We have a tie game.
We sure do. We
How
sure
quickly
do.
it turns. How quickly it turns.
Well, round 2 is like that. You know,
Yes, it is.
time to die.
Suddenly a 7-7 match. We have to see if our new competitor can hold his composure here. Question number 2. Which Springsteen album contained 7 top 10 singles?
Born in the USA.
Born in the USA is good for 1.
Absolutely.
Pulls it back around, an 8-7 match.
8-7 match. I can feel the tension, Johnny. Can you feel
I
the
can
tension?
feel it. This is great.
This is great. This is what YouTube television is all about. Okay, question number 3 and the last in the Bruce Springsteen category. Bruce has how many records in his discography? As of now, of course.
Oh. 20. Taking a wild guess.
Wild guesses are in, Johnny.
Good players got to get lucky sometimes. That is the correct answer.
Nice.
Absolutely.
That was a total stab in the dark.
Well,
Okay.
almost-
Actually, he was on a podcast recently that I listened to, and I think I remembered him saying something like, "We're on our 20th album" or something like that. So maybe that's in the back of my mind. But.
I like that. Well, I don't want to run into you in a dark alley, stab in the dark and such.
That may be the TSN turning point of the match, pulling that question out.
I like that.
We have a 9-7 match after round 2, though, man. Things
Sure
have
do.
changed dramatically. Microphone sitting a little easier over there right now as we move into round 3. Ken Zen, what are you saying?
Well, I'd like to say that, yeah, Mr. Raphone did live up to his number 4 seed, and coming right back, round number 2, bringing it together. If you remember in his first match, round number 2 definitely gave him the win over All Stage Jim when he was kicking some butt and stole all the answers from All Stage Jim.
Reggie Jackson was Mr. October. Microphone is Mr. Round 2. Definitely.
I like that, or maybe he's not the silent assassin. Maybe he's more like the round 2 thief.
He's the round 2 stealer. That was an exceptionally well played round. Should we go on to round 3?
Let's go on to round number 3, Johnny. Tell these gentlemen what the rules are.
Round 3 is where we find out who's the best of the best. There are 3 questions for each player in the round, each related to one of the top 600 albums of all time as listed by Rolling Stone magazine. The round begins with each player picking 3 numbers between 1 and 20. These are the questions they will answer. The wrinkle in this round is that players will assign a point value of 2, 3, or 5 points to each question once they hear which album the question is about. The player with the lowest score always receives the next question. And since we believe in mercy in the Music Trivia League, if a player is mathematically eliminated, the round and this wicked game are over. So this is it. Who's the gambler? Who's the smooth operator? And who's simply the best of...
All right. Well, here we are, round number 3. We have J-Roll in the lead, 9-7. We got a 2-point match. That's real close. But J-Roll, since you are in the lead, you get to pick your 3 numbers first. What would you like?
Oh, let's go 1, 2, 3.
Very straightforward.
1,
I like
2,
that.
3. I like that. Well, let's start at the top and work our way down, I guess. Okay, Mr. Mike Raphone, your 3 numbers, please.
7, 11, and 20.
7, 11, and 20.
Very
More spread out?
That's my date of birth.
Oh, 1920. Mike, you look great.
You look amazing for
Holy
1920.
shit, man.
Oh wait, what's your pin?
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so here we are. Microphone, since you are behind, trailing by 2, you will receive the first question, of course. And that question will be question number 7. So let's find that here. Question number 7 will be the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds.
2, 3, or 5.
2, 3, or 5 points on the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds.
2.
He's going for 2. A cow says moo. No, the different kind of pet sounds. Okay, here we go. Question number 7. The Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. This number 2 record of all time was produced, arranged, and almost entirely composed by which Beach Boy member who had left the year prior from touring with the band?
Brian Wilson.
Brian Wilson is correct.
Quick 2 and a tie game again. 9-9.
Points. 2 points, 9-9. I like that. So, since we have a tie, we'll go to J-Roll's first question there, which of course was number 1 in the category of the Nationals boxer.
What?
This is it. The band The Nationals. Boxer is the album. 2, 3, or 5 points.
2.
2 points. Okay. This 4th Nationals record had 3 singles released from it. Name one of them.
Nothing. I got nothing.
Nothing. I got nothing is incorrect. Just for fun, worth no points. Microphone, would you do you know any answer here?
Nope. Glad he got that one, not me.
That is a tough question for sure.
Definitely.
So you're incorrect, but the answers were Mistaken for Strangers, or Apartment Story, or Fake Empire.
The National.
Oh, those ones.
Right. Johnny, you're a Nationals fan, right?
I do like the National, but not enough to probably have been able to answer that question.
I thought that was off their 5th album.
Yeah, sorry.
The Nationals are a great band, but they're in the alt scene, so not a lot of radio. At least not
That
a
is
lot
not
of
my strength at all.
not a lot of commercial radio, anyways.
Okay, so being we're at a tie game, we'll go back to microphone then with question number 11. All right. And question number 11 is, of course, the Beatles' Abbey Road. So you have your 3 or your 5 points.
3.
3 for the lead here.
Beatles' Abbey Road. For this, the Beatles' 11th record, the Beatles went back to this longtime Beatle producer to produce Abbey Road after having not such a good time recording with Phil Spector for the Get Back recordings. Name that producer.
George Martin.
George Martin is correct.
Is correct for a 12-9 lead suddenly. Mike Raphone with the comeback for the ages here.
I like it. It's tight. It is tight.
It's tight. So 12-9, J-Roll, as we go to your roll was number 2. All right, that is Nick Drake's Pink Moon record.
Good, come on.
Round 3, like round 2, is very much a roll of the dice.
It is tough.
3, I guess.
3 points on Nick Drake. Okay. Nick Drake recorded his last album in a couple of nights and mailed the tapes to his record company, Island Records. What did Nick do next after he mailed in those tapes?
Tough.
Went to work at the grocery store. No idea.
He did not go to work at the grocery store.
That's actually not a bad guess, though.
That's a great guess.
Went to work at his auto mechanic. He's an auto mechanic.
Well, Nick Drake, I could see why you would say that. But no, that wasn't it.
No.
Microphone, just for fun, would you like to take a stab what Nick Drake did after he mailed in his final masters?
Died?
That's something he could have done for sure, but he did not. He checked himself in
To rehab.
into a psychiatric ward,
Oh, okay.
as this music business will do to many people. Absolutely. Do you have any experience with that, Johnny?
He's never checked in.
No, I've felt at times like maybe I oughta,
I feel like
but
I
I've
need
not
to.
done it yet.
Also,
But it's just a 12-9. We have a 12-9 match here,
12-9
and
match.
Microphone has a chance to steal a win.
absolutely. So J-Roll is behind right now, and it is 12-9. So he has one question left. This will be worth 5 points, of course, J-Roll, since we're down to the final question. This is you either take the lead, or we got to call it a day, my friend. Okay. Category 3 is Paul McCartney and Wings, Band on the Run. You've heard of Paul McCartney before?
Yes.
Okay.
Get familiar with
All
that.
right, question number 3 for 5 points and to take the lead. Paul McCartney and Wings, Band on the Run. The majority of the successful Wings record was recorded in which country?
USA.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Microphone, just for fun. Do you know this answer?
France?
No, I'm afraid that is incorrect. I did know this answer, but it's Nigeria. You had their little studio there. But I'm afraid, J-Roll, that's the end of your day, and congratulations. Congratulations, Microphone, on the massive comeback win. How are you
That was
feeling?
intense.
Never say never.
Never say never is absolutely correct. And you are now 2-0, and you've moved up into the top 2 or 3 in the league. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Any words for your partner there today about today's match?
He played a great game. I mean, he got tough there in the last round. Those were some pretty difficult questions.
And you stole my Prince category.
And well,
You did okay in my Springsteen, so
that's right. That's absolutely right. Okay, J-Roll. I'm afraid 0-1. It's
I want a rematch.
It's 0-1 is not, it being one game behind is not so bad. You're doing all right. Half the players in this league pretty much are 0-1, so you're doing good.
Don't
much
try to
of
make
this-
it better. It still stinks.
So much of this game depends on just the way it falls. But yeah, I mean, J-Roll, you obviously demonstrated in the first round that you know your stuff. So
Just not the Nationals, apparently.
the national was a tough question for sure. But obviously, we'd love
That's
to
where
have
that DJ
Yeah,
experience
yeah.
came in.
we'd love to have you come back on and play again, because we obviously see a player here. So
Anytime,
definitely,
man. Anytime. I'd love to.
Please do come back.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I want to say thank you so much for being on the show, and hopefully you both had a good time, and you delivered quite the match. Absolutely. Round 3, we got into a bunch of questions, which is great, and we both want to just say thank you for being on the show. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Okay?
Thank you, guys.
Cheers,
All
lads.
right.
Happy holidays, everybody, if I don't see you.
You got it.
And
Take
you
care.
Too.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Well, Mr. Bone Man Strange.
You
we had
want
our
drama? You got drama.
Yeah, we had our first, was it in baseball? What is that? A walk-on player or whatever?
Walk-on player. Yeah. I mean, who saw that after round 1? 7-0 after round 1, and you thought, wow, this J-Roll knows his stuff.
That's right.
But once again, the twist of fate, the wheel of fortune turns, and you just don't know what's going to come up. And it came up great for Mike Raphone in rounds 2 and 3, and not so great for J-Roll. And what are you going to do? That's the way it is.
That's very true. To use a sports analogy, I hopefully not too many people were left their seats to go grab a beer or something like that, because you just never know what could happen.
Hey, you turn the channel and you miss the most dramatic comeback in Music Trivia League's short history. So
Absolutely. I remember so many times the Leafs being up 3-1, and then,
I fondly remember those times.
Yep,
too,
they don't have many cups under their wing since there's been more than 6 teams. That's for sure.
That's true.
Yep,
Absolutely.
it is tough. It is tough.
Absolutely. That was an intense match, and I do want to see J-Roll back, because I think
Absolutely.
we all know that guy knows his stuff, and there's a star player in there.
Yeah, there's absolutely no question about it, and the best of the best is definitely a very tough round. There was no question about that, and we saw what it can do. There's some really tough questions, but then there's also some a little bit easier questions, and I think the way they picked their numbers 1, 2, and 3 just wasn't the right path for the
You just
J-Roll.
don't know. I mean, you just don't. What comes up, and sometimes it goes your way, and sometimes it does not. And that's the thing about the Music Trivia League, man. It's not all about what you know. Sometimes it's about your strategy, and sometimes it's just about fate.
There is no question about that. There's no question about that. Well, he came in, he tried to roll into the league, but it's a little bit of a slow start. That's all with the J-Roll. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to see him up.
I commend him.
Up in the top 5 where the Canadian is. Like, he'll be up there in no time. There's no question about it.
Are you talking trash on behalf of your alter ego?
I'm just saying that, to be top 5 in the league, which I know what that feels like. It's hard, and you have to really put in the time, and maybe even write the questions yourself. Who knows?
Maybe you have to write the questions yourself. I don't know. I definitely commend J-Roll for being the first person to step in out of the circle and play the match, and he's obviously knows his stuff. And how many players have we had so far who we know have it, and then bad luck just didn't go their way? Like that happens a lot. So.
That's exactly it. And over time, of course, the law of averages are going to work that out.
Yep, absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. But hey, not to take anything away from Mike Raphone, because at the end of round 1, a lot of players would probably have checked out.
Absolutely.
He held his composure, very stoic, slowly clawed his way back into the game, and then rode it all the way to another win. So a lot of character there.
You're absolutely right. And when he started the match off, he even said, to his opponent, just relax, make sure you're having fun. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And that's what Mike Raphone did. And he showed the people with his words and with his action what it takes to be a winner in this league. A 2-0 winner in this league, actually.
Just like Rick Emmett sang, man, never say never.
Never say never.
For which Canadian trio?
Oh, well, that'd be a triumphant return if I knew that.
The Canadian, even when he's not in his hat, He's there with the
That's right.
answers.
Even when I'm off, I'm on.
Yes, you are, sir.
All right, Johnny. Well, I guess we got to say goodbye to all you beautiful people at home. Thank you so much for watching this. Tell us how you did. Write in the comments, please. Let us know what you're all about. And perhaps, like J-Roll, get in touch with us if you want to perhaps be in the show. And we will see what we can do. And we're grateful for you watching. Please tell your friends.
Absolutely.
Johnny, anything else on top of that?
Just hasta la bye-bye. We'll see you next time.
I'll see you later. Take care.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.